Hello. Hi guys. It's been a while since I used my model because I've just been using the PNG because when it's an art stream, it's hard to have my phone out, and when I'm with my buddies, it's just easier to have the Fugi. I should look into alternatives for the Fugi though because last time not great, not great. Messed up quite a bit actually. I do need to look for an alternative. I think Hirsch mentioned via something. I'll look at our DMs again. He mentioned that they mentioned that before. Okay, so I, I every time I stream, I'm like, I want to get back into streaming regularly. I want to stream some more, and then I don't stream for another week. And it's like maybe okay. I have hold me up to hold me to this tomorrow. I want to make a schedule like tomorrow's stream. Let's make a schedule design that actually matches my my branding and stuff so that I can, I don't know. I feel like I'll be more likely to stream if I actually had a schedule to keep up with, because if I don't, I'm just gonna be like, maybe I don't quite feel like it, and then I just don't stream. And I want to do this more regularly. However, if I do, I will say I perchance might change my time slot. I'm thinking about it. It's just I feel like streaming at this specific time just isn't great. I've whenever I do my night streams, at least night in my time zone, I just feel like there's more people there. Because it's like at this time slot, people in my time zone are in class or at work. But at night in my time zone, people in people in my time zone are free to watch. And in a different time zone, if I stream at this hour, they're probably asleep. So, yeah, I'll figure it out. Because nighttime is also time for hanging out with my buddies, so I gotta like balance that and shit. I'll figure that out. Okay. So, why am I playing MonsterCon other than I love Monster Prom? I currently have really, really long press on nails. And I wanted to play something that didn't require WASD. Because I was like, my Cult of the Lamb is one of my favorite games to play when I'm like you know, getting back from a small stream break. But I literally cannot type with these nails right now. I type with like two fingers. I don't even use the fingers. I use the nails to type. It's so long. I'm having trouble with it. So I can't play anything requiring WAS right now. So this one is just I click things with a mouse, and that's easy enough for me with these nails. I can use a mouse with these nails. So let's see. Let's see how I do. Okay. What I want to do, I still don't want to like look things up. I still like playing completely blind here in the Monster Prom series. On the stream for the way to work. Hello, Cheese. Welcome to stream. Yeah, I explained I was playing MonsterCon because my nails are too long to play anything with the keyboard, so I just wanted to click things. And yeah, I'm still going in blind. I don't want to research anything right now. I'll just see where it takes me, how it goes. Oh, do I want to do a long game? No, let's do a regular game. One run of a solo regular game. Okay. I'm gonna listen to these. This was from Monster Road Trip, I think. Okay. I think I like retro for this one. Retro set. Oh, I just realized I'm gonna have to voice everything. Man. Okay, I have water. It's a full tumbler. I got this. SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you love, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here, we could finally feel like, no matter who we were, we belong. I am yellow guy. You know what? Let's just keep them as yellow guy. I should draw myself in this outfit. I literally have this outfit.
Being here feels good.
Good. Being here feels good. But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool.
Zoe? Question mark. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of... Harbinger is a weird word. And harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic, Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam the Lion... Lioncor? Lioncor. Lioncor. 400-something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
Hooray!
Hooray! Oh, he's so sweet. I love this guy. Okay. Doug Campbell, 24. A kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. Just like me. Don't look at my wallet.
Count your days.
Omen, 25? An evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
I love this entire cast! Okay. Nico Sharp, 22. An over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shapeshifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character.
Anyway.
And April 1st, 24. A clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside quote-unquote cute mascots. I wish you could see my hands. It looks so good with these nails. I'm just like gesturing all over the place, but no one is looking at them. It had to be one of them. But who? We had 4 days... We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone the rest of our lives? We'd had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. That crab going crazy? Yeah, the lore is April 1st puts her emotions into these balloon creatures. And the crab is anger, apparently. I'm learning as we go. I did not look anything up. I have almost zero research on this. So I'm assuming, yeah, that crab is anger. And he's going crazy. And as we had grown... Oh my god. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Tell us 3 things you like. Yaoi! Yaoi! Dude, I've been drawing yaoi non-stop the past week. Oh my god. This game knows me. This is a personal attack. God! My Aki Ruiz. My Aki Ruiz. Okay. Woo. I'm fine. Yaoi. This is too real. Okay. Kawaii plushies of deadly animals, balloon-based sculptures, overspending on limited edition blind boxes, shiny dice, ooh, iambic pentameters, drama, searching for loot in RPG. This is too true. I break everything in RPGs. Research overrated. You'll pop up regardless. They will fall in love with your nails. Thank you very much. You know, it's the aura. It's the aura. Can you hear this? Clack, 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 tails. But yeah, searching for loot in RPGs, that's way too real. I play RPG. When I was playing Omori, I think the first time around, when I did it on my own time and not on stream, it's like, wait, I'm adjusting the gain on mic. When I was doing it for the first time on my own, in Sweetheart's Castle, I broke as many vases as I could. I went around and like in and out, back into different rooms just to break as many vases and get as much, what's the currency? Shells? As many shells as I could. Looter RPGs. Headcanons and headcanons, well-earned redemption arcs, only one bed, weird reality shows. This one is a tie between redemption arcs and only one bed. Or, because here, I like overspending, but not on limited edition blind boxes. I don't do blind boxes. My gacha stays in Project Sekai. And HSR, I guess, but I'm not as insane over them as I am about Proseka. I'll go for only one bed. I would say shiny dice, but I only have one set of dice, and the dice isn't even like from my own money. It was a gift from a buddy. Top 3 favorite Pokemans. I like Crazy Lady. This reminds me of Danny Sexbang. I will pick him because of that. Okay, Business Lady or... Let's go Business Lady. We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenge ourselves with a goal We challenge ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long.
What should I write?
Making our own comic. We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Ooh, I should try something new. I think this is Magical Girl. I think this is film noir, like the noir detective, like what's that one movie? Casablanca type shit. But I think this is Magical Girl. I'll go for Magical Girl. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going, that we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Ba 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 ba. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, you can't see her. I'm covering her. No!
It's my turn?
Yes, it's on my turn. Oh, okay. Again, I don't know anything. I don't know who... What's it called? I'm going for. I don't know what the game has, like, set for me. Don't gacha. Just bought K-pop Lucky Box last night. It was a birthday present to myself. It was a birthday month. Happy birthday, Cheese! Thank you for telling me. I'm glad I could greet you on your birthday. Happy birthday! I didn't know you were into K-pop. I don't... what's it called? I have like 5 K-pop songs that I know. But I can enjoy it. I can enjoy it. I hope you got something you like. Or did you not open it yet? Good luck if you haven't opened it yet. Okay. Let's go for my creativity. The hotel. Cult of the Lamb. I'm so happy that Monster Prom has like an official collab with Cult of the Lamb. So I mentioned earlier that I wanted to play Cult of the Lamb. So I'm glad we kind of got it here. Okay. Lounging around the hotel, you see a sign in front of the conference room. Con artists meeting. Awesome! You learn lots of cool techniques. They feel much more like scams. But who are you to judge what isn't art? You gain +2 creativity, learning to bend truth to make a quick buck. Sometime later, you, Liam, Zoe, and Nico notice some teenagers giggling and playing in traffic near the convention center. I know how to read. What are you kid? What's his voice? What are you kids? No. I don't. I can't voice man. I can't voice masculine people. Actually, what are you kids doing? Don't tell me dying in traffic is some dumb new talk trend. Hasn't arrived. Oh, wait, the weekend did not arrive when I was there. Okay. Coming from the US. I was going to ask where you're from because I just assume everyone is from the US unless I know that they're not. But you don't have to answer that. Okay. Nah, that challenge went out ages ago. We're doing the Get Isekai challenge. It's when you get hit by Buskun and wake up in another world. What's Nico's voice? Why would you do that? Isn't it more common for Isekai protagonists to get hit by a truck? That's your only problem with this. No, we crunched the numbers, and buses are the best way to end up in a fantasy realm where your painfully uninteresting personality somehow makes you a hero. Oh, Edinburgh. Okay. UK. You know what? I should have UK in the list of places to expect people to be from. I don't check my analytics! That sounds pretty unrealistic. Thank you. It's much more likely that Buskun... It's much more likely that Buskun will send you to a grimdark world where everyone has explicitly big boobs.
Cleavage!
Which is still a win, but, you know, manage your expectations. Wait, okay, every time I voice them, I have to say, actually. Wrong. If you get hit by a bus, the only place you'll get sent to is the ICU. I don't know. I don't know, Liam. I don't know, Liam. How do I voice men? I can't do this alone! No! When I was a kid, a bus ran over my pet fish, and my parents said he got sent to a beautiful farm, so maybe getting isekai is real. How the hell and fuck did a bus hit your fish? I said the bus ran over my fish. You should pay more attention when someone's reliving their trauma. Fine, can someone help... actually, fine. Can someone help me convince these dumb kids not to do this? I'm not in the mood to witness a vehicular manslaughter today. Sure thing. Use the forbidden spell to exile souls to a pocket dimension. You thought it was a cruel measure, but apparently it will help with these idiots and probably prevent car accidents. Or convince them it's easier to go to a different world by getting on the bus and not in front of it. This will give me smarts for sure. And might take away fun. That's my prediction. Because I'm picking this. I'm hoping that I understand the mechanics properly. So, if that's how this works, hopefully. Let's see. Wait, you can get in, Bus-kun? We thought buses were just a tool used to isekai you to different worlds. Work at the breakfast club after school club. At just the right time to be heading at breakfast club shift. Ah! That's sick. That's kind of sick actually. Okay. Damn. Just when I said I was considering changing time slots. Honestly, I might have to. But I'll let you know if that ever happens. Okay. Actually, no. No. Get on the damn bus. Since they're beginners, you decide to get on the bus with the teens. They marvel at the pull brakes and sticky seats. So, when do we get to the fantasy world? Ask the bus driver. I'm sure she knows all the fantastic places this bus stops at. Oh, okay. Hey lady, when's the next stop let out? Somewhere with dragons and big boobs? Next stop is 2nd Street. There aren't any dragons, but there's a pretty good burger joint. What about the one that comes after? Is it somewhere full of cute anime girls looking for mediocre boyfriends? No, but there's a great vegan burger stand. Just turn right on. Shut up about the burgers already! Okay. You know what? In 3 stops, there's a world full of fantasy, just as you were asking. The teenagers wait impatiently until they get to the coveted bus stop. Sweet! Later, losers! I'm gonna fuck a big titty dragon! Liam? Liam, isn't this the bad part of town? Yes, but if this stops them from trying to get ran over by a bus, I'd say we did a good deal. Look at them. Hello, friendly merchant. I see you have a knife for me to buy. Is it enchanted to make girls like me? One of the kids gets stabbed.
Sounds legit.
Wow. Sounds legit. Oh well, still better than getting hit by a bus, right? Your friends decide to go check on one of the burger joints. Oh, gain 2 charm and lose 2 smarts. Okay. So the mechanics is... the mechanics... If it's a smart move, it takes away the smart. Is that... Ah! I should have done a tutorial run.
My turn? Really?
Oh, we can... I can keep going. Okay. Since I just lost those smarts, let's go see Hatsune Miku and get smarter. The Grappler! You decide to watch a panel discussing fighting game archetypes. Your main goal is to determine which archetype you'd be. Are you a grappler? Are you a zoner? By the end of the panel, you realize you are the very rare lover, a highly ineffective archetype for fighting games. Makes sense. You are better fit for a dating sim. You gain +2 smarts for achieving such self-awareness. It's time for a live session of your favorite TT... Oh my god. It's time for a live session of your TTRPG actual play show. You and your friends are stoked as hell. It's Keenan Reams. Is that what they named him? Hello everyone and welcome. Welcome to Fiends at the Table. Boy, have we got an adventure for you today. An adventure with a twist. Today, the party will be joined by a special guest. Someone from the audience. Someone like... you. Me? Yeah, you. You have the look of someone who's used to being thrown into weird high-pressure situations with no prep time. Come on up here. Damn, that guy read you to filth. You get on stage and are handed a character sheet. You are Walter Lee, the goblin farmer. Are you a goblin who's a farmer or a farmer who farms goblins? Who can say? So, everyone, you've heard of reports of a dragon to slay on yonder mountain. What do? Well, if we had a horse and cart, we could just drive there. But there are some party members I wouldn't trust on the road. Oh, this again. It was one little accident. Get over it. One little accident is when I spilled some coffee on your pants the other day. This is beyond little. Hey, quick reminder. The tavern keeper said he had information about the dragon if you were willing to pay for it. Wow, offering money to solve a problem. Imagine someone doing that to cover the garage repair bill. You always make everything about money. I never made such a ruckus for the coffee thing, did I? Anyone else picking up on a weird tension between those two? And for once, I don't mean sexual.
Huh?
Yeah. I'm starting to think that woman might have crashed that other woman's car in real life. Luckily, we have someone on the inside. Walter Lee! I hope they realize the adventure is slaying the dragon of friendship squabbles. Yeah, goblin farmer! No pressure or anything. So, how are you going to squash this beef and get the show back on track? Unleash misery upon the guild in a scale that makes them forget their petty squabbles and be grateful you aren't part of their real lives. Or, these nerds can't pass up a good roll. Make them roll a die and whoever gets a higher number will be objectively right. Okay. This, I think, is creative and bold. Or bold. I think it's bold. But takes away fun. I think this is... I don't know. I want to pick the first one. I'm not smart enough to meta this. I'm not smart enough... Oh, I hit my phone. I'm not smart enough to meta this. Unleash misery upon all the guild and scale that'll make them forget their petty squabbles. And be grateful you aren't part of their real lives. You've read enough subreddit TTRPG horror stories to know exactly how to ruin this game for everyone. All you need is an opportunity. Okay, so you're in the tavern, and the barkeep is telling you legends of a secret network of caves. Are you guys even listening? I told you it had a few dings on it when you lent it to me. The whole fucking door came off! Hey, DM, can we roll to barricade the exits and then to light the tavern on fire? Sure. Soon, the whole tavern is on fire and the other players are doing the best to put the fire out. The dice don't seem to be on their side though. But it's metagaming when you have the power of chaos. Yeah, exactly. You get me. By the way, now might be a good time to tell you. I've introduced some new homebrew rules. If you die in the game, you die in real life. What? We told you we were not okay with that, no matter how cool it sounded. Ugh, quit whining. Just summon elemental rainstorm already. Let's try not to die. Everyone's so busy trying not to burn to death that they forget to argue. It's such a great tactic, you use it again and again. And with that, you have survived the 8th fire set by Walter Lee this session. Good job. We did it. Listen, after surviving 8 near-death experiences, I've come to realize maybe the car thing isn't that important. Agreed. I already forgot the voices I gave these to. Whatever, it's fine. Agreed. The important thing is you are not like Walter Lee. And that's what I truly value in a friend. And to think they always told you that arson couldn't solve everything. You free the newly made up players from your torment and return to your friends.
That's the power of friendship.
The power of friendship always triumphs. I called it. It's amazing how senseless violence really brought everybody together.
Wow.
I gotta take notes on this life hack to solve disagreements. I didn't know TTRPGs could be fun and educational. They sure are. You gain 2 boldness for such unhinged solution. That grammar. But lose 2 fun. Okay. Okay, I was right on the boldness. It did affect the boldness. Okay, I think.
But there's too many options.
Give me back my fun. Nakase fun. Hold on, one more jump. You sit down to play a really complicated European board game. You don't want to make a fool of yourself, so you pick up the manual and start reading. Days pass, seasons change, cities crumble and are covered in sand. When you finish the manual, you find yourself alone in an empty post-apocalyptic wasteland. Just kidding, you fell asleep, but what you did get to read of the manual was +2 fun. You later find yourself with Zoe, Omen, and Nico attending a miniature painting workshop. Time to get your art on. Hello, everybody. I just saw that face. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm excited to create with you all today. Why don't we take turns showing off our unpainted minis first? If we must. I brought this. But that isn't a miniature. It's a figurine. This is a miniature painting workshop. I fail to see the distinction. Both are small statues, are they not? I guess, but your figurine is already painted. Painting over the previous artist's work will destroy their art. Arrived at work. Okay! Have a good day at work, Cheese. Thank you for the good wishes. Thanks for the wave. It's a cute emote. Anyway. Oh, it's from Kaje. Okay. Counterpoint. I believe that it will improve it. Wait until you see the fishnets I'm going to paint on this thing. Your loins will surely tremble. But figurines are too big. You'll need to use more paint than the amount I'm allowing each of you to use for free. I mean, I could just let Omen use some of my paint. No, you can't share paint! Look, miss, if you can't follow the rules, I'm going to have to kick you out.
It is I, the undefeatable Omen.
Try it. I have laid waste to better warriors than you, puny man. You shan't survive a battle against the undefeatable Omen. Omen. I ended that weirdly. But you are defeatable, right? Weren't you in prison for like a century because you were defeated? Or was that, like, by choice? Not now, Nico! I think it's safe to say that tensions are running high. You should de-escalate the situation before Omen gets kicked out of the workshop. Call the organizer's mother and see how she feels about her son being a gatekeeping jerk! How uncultured. Everyone knows that figurines are the fathers of miniatures. How do you think miniatures are made? I think this is creativity. I'm not meddling this. What? Oh, that's not how it works at all.
Such is the way of the blade.
You are uneducated, young one. Let an experienced Ronin explain the miniature birds and the bees. See, your evil little knight here. It isn't an evil knight. It's a paladin of chaos from the Shadow Seas. Ugh. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. Your paladin of chaos is clearly the child of... Omen, what character is your figure again? No idea. I only bought her because she has big boobs. I call her Captain Boobs. Okay, well, your paladin of chaos is clearly the adorable love child of Captain Boobs. You're lying! No, I'm acting. That's what's lying called when you do it in character.
Huh.
Omen picks up Captain Boobs and starts moving her and speaking in a funny voice. Listen, I spawn. I am indeed your father. I hope that one day you'll rule with me as the lord of these lands despite your rebellious streak. Nuh-uh, you're not my dad, you're a figurine, and dads suck anyway because we think painting minis is a stupid hobby. I was mistaken, my spawn. I said those things out of ignorance, incapable as I was of seeing that your passion is as valid as any other. But now I understand my error. I am proud of you, my spawn, and I always will be, no matter the size of the statues you paint. Wow. Wow. That means a lot. I love you, Dad. He makes Captain Boobs embrace the Paladin of Chaos while sobbing. Captain Boobs.
Stop this nonsense now.
Yes, I love you too. Now, let us cease this insipid pity party so that Omen may paint some scintillating fishnets on my luscious thighs. He allows it after he sobbed his heart out. Oh, it's smarts. You paint some statues and gain +2 smarts but lose -2 charm. Okay. Interesting. I guess it's smarts. Yeah, you know what? That it kind of makes sense at the smarts. Losing charm though.
My turn? Really?
Yeah. I only have two choices now. Boldness or charm? I have a lot of boldness. Let's go charm. You find the portrait artist at the artist alley. Apparently, he can accurately portray your soul. You've always wondered what your soul looks like. Buff? Small and cute? Hey, maybe it's ginger haired. It's Akito. My soul is an Akito. No! No, it's just you with a weird blue glow around you. But hey, that glow sure adds +2 charm to your looks. Then you, Zoe, Nico, and April rush to your next amazing shift at the pop-up maid cafe. Being a maid really feels like it could be your calling. I'm the maid! We're maids! Oh my god! Nico's doing a hand heart! Oh my god, Zoe has like, kind of like pigtails. I love this game. Hey, Yellow, we need to talk to you in the kitchen. Sure, what's up? Remember, girls, compliment sandwich. First of all, those stockings look so cute on you. Your cows were made to... made! But you don't seem to be getting this maid thing at all, and your customers keep leaving. Also, I saw you tying your own shoes the other day. Coming from you, I think that's quite impressive. I'd say there's room for improvement in the compliment sandwich department, but good job. Not you, Yellow. The whole point of this meeting is clearly stating you are not doing a good job. Oh. Don't worry. You're not a completely lost cause. You just need to find your thing. Every maid brings her personal flair to the act. You gotta find your own brand. I have a bubbly demeanor that mixes well with my ability to bounce my boobs in a carefree manner while I move. Let me screenshot this for my buddy. Oh, that's funny. Wait, I'm gonna send this to them. That's so funny. Where's it? There. They'll get a kick out of this. Hopefully. Okay. I noticed. Would you teach me? I'd love to do some boob bouncing exercises with you, Nico. How many times have I said boobs this stream? How many times? I bank on my weirdness by filling the weirdo with off-putting charms spot. I don't have the voice for that. And I suppress all the horrible thoughts I have towards our customers under a tone so sweet you can almost feel the rainbow in my words. So, what's your thing? Teeth? The music went quiet at that exact right moment. What? Look, your table 5 just ordered an omurice with ketchup art. Ketchup art is the reflection of a maid's soul. So, why don't you use it as an opportunity to tell us what your whole deal as a maid is? Yeah, or else we'll have to fire you. But no hard feelings. Yep, sir, no pressure at all. What ketchup art will you draw on the next customer's omurice? Happy loving face feels implausible. Draw a hyper-realistic face of pure dread as the omurice is about to be devoured. Or make it personal. Write the client's full address. They'll feel so seen. I like the hyper-realistic face. Like, I'd pick this because it's funny, but I like the idea of a hyper-realistic face of pure dread. Yeah, like that, exactly. You pour your heart and soul into this masterpiece and proudly serve it up to the customer. He stares in horror. What is this?
So droll.
Only some of the best ketchup art I've ever seen. Didn't Yellow do an amazing job of capturing the utter horror of being devoured? Yeah, I love the detail around the eyes. If you look into them, you can really tell this omurice has a wife and kids and how sad he is he'll never see them again. I don't want to eat this. Yellow made this omurice with love, especially for you. Are you really going to reject their love like that? But it looks so real. I'd feel like I was committing murder. Vor murder. This guy's right. You can tell most of her omurice is okay with being eaten because of their happy smiles, but this one has too much to live for. Nico, you're not helping. You'll eat the delicious love-filled omurice if you know what's good for you. I don't know what to do.
Damn.
I think the omurice just shed a tear. Yellow's skill is really next level. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2... Don't make me say 3. The customer starts to eat the omurice, tears rolling down his face as he begs for forgiveness in between bites. Don't worry, Yellow. I've learned that mortals cry for all sorts of reasons, so it's safe to assume those were happy tears. Sure. Keep telling yourself that. I'm so proud of you, Yellow. You found your thing. You're the maid that inflicts emotional suffering on her masters. That's definitely something that comes naturally to you. You gain plus creativity and lose -2 charm. Okay! My stats are balanced as well as it could be right now. Okay, sick. Oh. Time to get some fresh air. Okay.
I guess I could sit for a while.
These are the only 2 characters that we haven't gotten an ending for yet. Should I go for Zoe or Liam? I'll go for Liam. I'll go for Nerd. Okay, that's definitely, like, creativity. Right? I don't know what Liam is for. I'm not looking that up. Let's go Liam. Liam. Let's go for a walk! Triple spice. You and Liam go on a lovely stroll through the park.
It's nice to be outside for once.
It's nice to be outside for once. That's so true. He uses you as a captive audience to complain about several things. The weather, the economy, his bottomless hatred for single-use plastics. Anyone else would think he was having a terrible time, but you know that complaining is Liam's love language. And as a certified Liam enjoyer, you love nothing more than to hear him talk shit. What a catch! Nice! Good lunch. They do.
Why is a blank page so intimidating?
That's way too true. Blank pages are very intimidating. That's why I only draw on the second page of a sketchbook and not the first. Before getting into the drawing part of your comic project, you call a couple of your friends. You just realize some of your characters look exactly like them. Happens when you have such cool looking friends. So you thought it'd be nice to get their approval to use their likeness first. What would be a weird yet cool explanation for why you made $1 million last year? First, your correct use of grammar. You infuriated a lot of people online and you made money out of it. Ah, that sounds like the VTuber sphere. Your anus, but trust me, it was cool. No, I'm not picking that. People got into buying merch of your face ironically, but you made money unironically, so fuck them. Buy my merch. I'm doing a test run of merch sales with my buddies right now. So if that goes well, that's going to be open to the public. And some of which might include my face. Maybe. Perhaps. Okay, that got rid of my fun? Sure. If you could remove something from your day-to-day life, what would you remove? People who don't realize how beautiful your hair is. The color turquoise. I can't remove the color turquoise because that would get rid of Hatsune Miku. And we do not want to get rid of Hatsune Miku. Doing your taxes, everything that's not pizza. Doing your taxes, because now that I'm an adult, this is something I will have to fear if my freelancing goes well. My fun! I am not Narase fun hora one more jump.
But I'm not prepared.
I'm not prepared. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. You have some time to spare, so you decide to enter a Splash Kaboom speedrun competition. I can't speedrun. I cannot speedrun. As you sit down and get ready to crush your rivals, you hear an announcement. The competition is over. You shouldn't have wasted all the time sitting down. Sign up for a slow run competition next time. Oh well, at least you had +2 fun sitting. Later, you meet up with your friends who play Grunkle Ball, the fictional sport from the beloved Trials of Lord Grunkle books. Okay. Actually, are we ready? Does everyone know how to play? Yep. You just need to make 2 Grunk Dunks to win, right? Yes, but first you have to score 16 Grunkle points to qualify for Grunk Dunk. You can also make a Grunk Dunk if something narratively significant happens to you. Before you can ask what counts as narratively significant, 2 corporate shills barge into the room. Hello, we are representatives of the publishing house that owns the Trials of Lord Grunkle IP. I'll give them the same voice, I can't be bothered. You'll have to pay us copyright fees if you want to play Grunkle Ball. We accept checks, money orders, and teeth.
Are you for real?
But that's stupid, even if you own Trials of the Lord Grunkle. You don't own the concept of throwing a ball through a hoop. What's that? Did you say Trials of Lord Grunkle? We own the title, so you need to pay us $10 to say it. That's too real. Also, I see that you're wearing pants. Lord Grunkle also wears pants. That'll be $10. This is a level of capitalism that you're not ready to deal with. You'd better outsmart these suits so everyone can play Grunkle Ball and wear pants for free. We live in an attention economy. Make a case that you should be paying them with views. Give them some views. Or challenge them for your right to infringe copyright with a basketball match, the official way in which most disputes get solved. Picking the first one. What? That's not how that works. I already forgot how I voiced her. Hey everybody, check it out! These hot, fun, dummy mommies in suits are gonna mud wrestle! We certainly will not. That would be an HR nightmare. We learned that the hard way. Yeah, but that got everyone's attention, didn't it? Look how many views you're getting. But these views don't recoup any of the revenue we've lost from you using our IP for free. Guess we need to up the ante then. Nico, do that silly dance you do. That'll definitely get some attention. Can do! Nico does their trademark silly dance. If he could animate it for you, you'd surely be shitting your pants in awe. No amount of silly dancing will compensate for the money you owe us. Why? Really? I bet if we asked around, we'd find out that you have interns working at your company for no pay. How is this any different? Well, we're a huge brand. We're a huge brand. The professional experience and exposure our interns get is, likewise, huge. Is it as huge as the exposure my silly dance is getting? No way. That's a lot of exposure. It's gotta be at least $200 worth of extra exposure. You can write us a check. No way.
Enough.
Yes, wait. Now. Wait. Actually, write us a $200 check for our friend's silly dance. Now. Liam uses his magic vampire eyes to hypnotize the corpse shells into writing the check. Why doesn't he do this more often? Hint, it's the inconsistency of this universe's canon. True. Don't think about it too much. You all order pizza to celebrate your victory over capitalism. Yay! No, I'm fun! The fun I just gained that's lost! You spend the full $200 due to pizza inflation. You gain 2 charm and lose fun! My fun! I need to meta this a little more. Let's go get creativity. I need to meta this more and get my fun back. You're in your hotel room unpacking your bags. Crap, you forgot your cosplay underwear. You wanted your cosplay to be 100% faithful, but now you're forced to use your regular underwear. This is a technically imperceptible cosplay tragedy. I feel for you. Here, take 2 Oh, I hit my phone again. Take 2 creativity to imagine you're wearing the underwear you left at home. Afterward, you, Nico, Liam, and Zoe are sitting by the food trucks eating corn dogs. Corn dogs!
Aw, another hot dog.
Darn it, I got a hot dog again. What do you mean? Actually, what do you mean? Well, you know how every corn dog has a 50-50 chance of having either a hot dog or a corn cob inside? For some reason, I always get a hot dog. Now I want a corn dog.
What?
What? That's not how corn dogs work at all. True, it's not exactly a 50-50 chance, but because there's also a super slight chance, like 1 in a million, that you get a corn dog genie. But you know what I mean. I don't think I do.
Huh.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. It is called a corn dog. It's called that. Actually, it's called that because it's covered in cornbread. No, I'm telling you, it's the 50-50 thing, except it's an unfair 50-50 because I never get a corn cob. Which some might say is evidence that there's no such thing as a corn cob corn dog. Or that Nico's just very unlucky. Am I the only reasonable person here? I don't need someone reasonable. I just need someone comforting. Thanks, Zoe. This conversation is interrupted by you taking a bite of your corn dog and getting a mouthful of magic smoke instead. A corn dog genie appears. What the fuck? That's funny. It's a corn dog genie, silly. The one I was just telling you about. Congratulations, Yellow. You get 1 wish before I return to my cozy breaded home. What will it be? Wish to know why you never got the corn cob when you eat corn dogs. Wish for that what everybody wants. A beach episode. Will this give me fun? A beach episode?
Yes.
Yes! But we've got a con to attend. Why would we waste our time without... Shut up! This is happening. Faster than you can say, can I finish my corn dog first? The genie teleports you all to a beach.
Dang.
Let's go! Wait. Excuse me. Ooh, this is nice. We could spend the next 3 days just doing this. Swimming, making sandcastles, smashing watermelons blindfolded. We can do this forever! I can see it now! Monster Prom 5, Monster Beach. Tempting, but we shouldn't. The beauty of the beach episode is its rarity, otherwise they'd lose their appeal. Like finding a corn dog genie! Sure. But hey. But hey, that just means you have to make the most of this opportunity. Liam takes a watermelon and the blindfold out of his bag. My voice doesn't go that high! You didn't! I knew you'd appreciate it.
Hey.
Look, it's April! Get over here, girl! We're just getting started! I will. I'm just a little bit shy in this little bikini. Do you think it's too revealing?
Zoe likey.
It's exactly the right amount of too revealing. The sea won't be the only thing making everyone wet today. Okay, I'm fine. Join us! These melons, or this melon won't smash itself. Come in! Sadly, we have to cut this outcome short for time, but feel free to imagine all the hilarious antics you all get up to into your beach episode. I need to see April in her little bikini. Seriously, draw fan art or something. Make it hornier than we ever could. Yep, okay, I was right. It gained too fun, but I lose 2 smarts. Alright, that worked out,
I'm scared of big crowds.
I'm also scared of big crowds. Yellow. I get... We already did creativity. I guess smart. Let's go. Hi, Hatsune Miku. You decide to attend the panel on the merits of soft versus hard magic systems in magical girl fiction. After getting the required dick jokes out of the way, you actually learn a lot of valuable info about world-building mechanics. You gain +2 smarts from all that knowledge, and from learning so many new dick jokes. Later, Liam and Zoe are scheduled to give an interview about Zoe's massively viral fanfic, Liam Prom.
Greetings, you pathetic worms.
Greetings, you pathetic worms. I am your favorite interviewer ever, the undefeatable Omen. Welcome to my show. Are you going to introduce us? Oh, right. This is Zoe and Liam. You may applaud for them. Okay, that's enough. Okay. So, Zoe, this thing you're writing, what is it again? Some kind of anatomy textbook?
Kinky.
Well, Liam's anatomy is prominently featured in my work, if you know what I mean. But no, Liam Prom is a story about Liam Academy, a school where everyone is Liam. The Liams only have 3 weeks to find the perfect Liam to take to prom. Hijinks ensue. And this Liam Academy is fictional. Yes!
Oh, fucking Liam.
Oh, fucking Liam, thank fucking God. What's that supposed to mean? Sorry, I would not have phrased it that way if I knew you were here. You forgot I was at my own fucking interview? What do you mean your interview? It was I who beat up the original interviewer and therefore earned the right to use this panel slot as I saw fit. Wait, this interview wasn't scheduled by the con? Are you going to ask us a question or not? That's the wrong voice. Actually, are you going to ask us a question or not? If I must, how many gallons of heavy cream can you consume in one sitting? A question about the fanfiction, Omen. The rest of Omen's questions aren't much better, so when the audience Q&A starts, you know it's up to you to save this. Liam, do you think agreeing to let Zoe write a fanfiction where all characters are you was an act of intense egotism, or a total deconstruction of your ego? Or, Liam, if all the Liams represent different aspects of yourself, which Liam represents your butt? I think this one's fun. Oh wait, do I need fun for Liam?
Was pretty
Deconstruction
smart.
of ego. Great question. You see, Liam Prom offers the only death I can experience, the ego death. Allow me to explain that as briefly as I can. 20 straight minutes of what we all know as Liam noises later.
Shut up.
Shut up, I gotta stop you there. You see, I tend to tune out the moment you start with the Liam noises. Zoe, could you share your own thoughts on the matter? But please try to make them interesting. Of course! I'd say the whole concept of Liam Prom is the ultimate Liam ego trip. It even gives him a platform to make Liam noises in public for 20 minutes. Loud, upset Liam noises. Shh, buddy, it's okay. Who cares anyway? You deserve the Liam Prom ego boost. I mean, you get overshadowed by your more charismatic friends in real life enough as it is. Yes, Wait, what?
Liam Prom. Be your worst, Liam.
Be your worst, Liam, but not anymore. I say this is the year of Liam. Liam here, Liam there, Liam everywhere. Everyone will love Liam, even if he is a worm. Worm? Yeah, Worm Liam. I just looked at the character up last night. What say you, audience? Do you want to meet Worm Liam? Oh, he's just a little guy. Okay, I admit he's... I admit, he's got a certain charm.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Fuck, now every time I see real Liam, I'm just going to be disappointed that he isn't a worm. Everyone gives Worm Liam the standing ovation he deserves. You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 fun for asking such a deep question. I think this works if I'm going to romance him. Also, I think whenever I play Monster Prom, this is the most I've cursed in a stream.
My turn?
My
Really?
Yeah, it is my turn. I guess charm. Might as well. You find some teenagers selling their own fanzines. Oh, so cute. You check them out and they are awful. As far as you remember, you had better taste when you were their age. To show them how it's done, you make your own zine right in front of them. What a mentor. You leave it understand so they can sell it. They don't seem to like you, but that awesome zine you made lets you +2 charm. You're perusing Artist Alley with Liam, Zoe, and Omen when you come upon an artist doing live commissions.
Cool.
Oh, cool! Will you draw me a picture of Susie the Battlecorn eating an apple? It's a fandom in-joke. Nah. What? Why not? Do you want me to explain the in-joke so you don't feel left out or something? No, Susie the Battlecorn is just too simple. I've been drawing easy art all day. Can't you give me a real challenge? Fine, you asked for it. You do hardcore NSFW? With a smirk, the artist draws a picture of Susie the Battlecorn in such a strangely contorted sex position, you're not even sure if she's the top or the bottom.
Oh.
Whoa. You're kind of a douche, but I'll admit, you really can draw. You want a real challenge, you pathetic pencil pusher? Fine. Draw me an owl. An owl. Yes, they are creatures of supreme beauty and poise. Surely no artist could capture their... The artist shows a flawless drawing of an owl into Omen's hand. Damn. He's good. I got something. Draw the moment the last vestiges of hope die in a man's eyes, leaving him a broken shell of a person. In less than 60 seconds, the artist draws a picture that makes your stomach lurch with secondhand despair. Fuck! Looks like it's down to you, Yellow. Can you stump this master artist? Everyone says hands, fabric folds, and horses are the hardest things to draw. So, commission a horse with hands or hooves winning a wet t-shirt contest. Or 50% replicas. 50 perfect replicas of a $100 bill. That one's funny. That one's really funny. But I like the first one. No, I'm not going to draw that.
Pathetic.
Aha! You admit defeat then! Hey, I never said I couldn't draw it. I just refused to. Therefore, breaking the sacred commission artist oath. For shame! Shame! Actually, it's common for artists to refuse to draw some types of commissions. Really? I never do that when I'm taking commissions. Just because there's no low you won't stoop to doesn't mean the rest of us can't have boundaries, Zoe. Well, what are your absolutely won't draw these boundaries then? Trains. I refuse to draw trains. Not since the incident. So you'll draw anything but trains. Would you draw a horse with hands for hooves winning a wet t-shirt contest? Yes, I suppose I would. Liam takes out the pencil and sketchpad and draws a freaky wet horse for your viewing pleasure.
It's breathtaking.
This looks great! Do you think you could draw another one like this with Susie the Battlecorn? Take that, you bastard! Liam is like 8 times the artist you are! Excuse me. Whatever. Day has been a win for your superior artists. For superior artists and sexy horses, you gain +2 creativity for making such an elaborate request, but lose -2 boldness. It's working out. It's working out. Shopping time. Shopping, but money's not a thing. Okay. Hey there. Fancy a mystery box? Nobody knows what's in them, so pick one and we'll both find out. Ooh, Dull Daniel does nothing. They do literally nothing. The choice for those who don't want the unexpected to hit them in the head. Stats But Now They're People is based on the stat icons from the popular video game Human Prom. They are said to have slight effects on people's stats. Zodiac Thirst Comic Office includes a first selection of 6 out of the 12 star signs you can date on the acclaimed dating sim. These figurines are said to have non-slight effects on people's stats. Want to test your fortune? Ah. Okay. Buff Bugs immortalizes some of the most legendary wrestlers of an underground insect league that was popular years ago. Beware these big muscles come packing big effects on stats. Okay. Major Arcana No Mercy. It has some of the best characters from the hit anime of the same name. These figurines are all about sound and video for some reason. My Weird Little Village brings to figurine form some of the most popular neighbors of this cozy yet creepy game. They're said to be cursed. They may profoundly impact your own self or the ones you're trying to romance. Landmarks in Love is a series of handsome figurines that are said to take effect on specific places for those who want locations to get spicier. And between that and Major Arcana No Mercy. Let's make it spicier. Let's get spicier. Let's get the spice on. Sensual Sydney Opera House. The lobby will now provide double the stats for any player. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if I need the lobby, but sure. Pleasure doing business with you. Day 3. Halfway there.
I brought extra markers.
Love is fickle, but at least you have your comic to rely on. Time to brainstorm! You know you shouldn't, but you're totally getting this gift for your nephew's 5th birthday. A team of lawyers, one day he might need it. A collection of your strong opinions on the meat industry. If the internet won't listen to you, maybe a 5-year-old will. A gun. Or, a gun, but one with a cute patterned print. It's for a child after all. Lawyers. Smart. Let's go. What terrible thought keeps you up at night? The real you died years ago and you're just an AI replica replacing it. France doesn't exist, it's just a product of our collective imagination. I like that one. At some point of your life, you'll be forced to eat a loved one. It's not a matter of if, but when. Your pet probably wants you dead. Nikki, do you want me dead? He's sleeping. I think this one. Yes. Okay. Interesting sets. Time to get back to the con.
But I'm not prepared.
I'm not prepared! But let's try it anyway. You know what? Let's test out the lobby. You're roaming around the lobby and you find someone with your exact same cosplay. Unacceptable! You decide to solve this conflict the traditional way. A knife fight to the death. The other cosplayer doesn't carry a knife, so he gets automatically disqualified. You win the right to cosplay. You gain +4 boldness for always carrying a knife for no reason at all. Because I'm kind of scared of you. Okay, I think it will also affect the decision here. You and your pals are in line for a photo op when you have the sinking feeling you're being watched. You hear a ghostly, grating voice growing closer. Are you being haunted? No! Worse, you've caught the attention of an annoying streamer! Whoa! You're April 1st! And you're Zoe, that famous fanfic author! What are the odds that I just happened to meet you guys with my camera on and 8,000 viewers online?
Classic Liam.
Classic Liam. You're luckier than you know, good sir, for you have also unwittingly encountered Liam the Lioncore, the greatest poet to intentionally never amount to anything. Sure, whatever. So, Zoe, do you think you'll ever ditch that lame vampire and write the fic about a real stud like me? I'd make a great self-cessed character. Lots of people have told me to go fuck myself. I wonder why. Now that you mentioned it, I once wrote a poem about fucking myself. Let me read it for you. Moon-drenched butt cheeks, invisible to the mirror. Will you shut up, dude? The hot people here are trying to have a conversation.
I'm too pretty for this.
Then who gave you the right to talk? Ha! You're a feisty little clown, aren't you? How about you give me a honk-honk for chat? Fun fact. The phrase Hong Kong goes back centuries in clownish culture. It began as a haunting chant for early clowns in the Middle Ages. It may have served as a form of group echolocation, as clowns were once nocturnal and tended to haunted paths. Dude, this isn't your fucking TED Talk. I'm trying to talk to hot babes and you're getting in my way. Butt out. You know, Liam, I'd be happy to demonstrate a midnight Hong Kong hunt if you want. It seems like April and Zoe want to be off the stream, Leon wants to be on the stream, and the streamer wants to be an asshole. You know what to do. Every time Liam is off camera, yell, "Oh my god, look at that! Liam just did a sick backflip!" Or put subtitles on Liam to translate Liam language into something people can actually understand and enjoy. This is a risk because it's like ×2. But I think this first one is really funny. I think this first one is really funny. Liam just did a sick backflip! So, April, what's your relationship status looking like? Is there a Mr. First? Oh my god, Liam just did a sick backflip! What are you talking about? He wasn't doing a backflip at all. No, he totally was. You just missed
Tell me
it.
about L's.
Gosh, imagine not seeing that amazing flip. Talk about L's. Fine. April, what else do you hide behind your little Miss Perfect act? Spill your secrets. Liam? Another backflip? You absolute madman! Hello everyone, I'm Liam the Lion Gore. Allow me to recite a sonnet I recently composed. You're liars, he's not doing backflips, he's just reading weird-ass poetry. He always warms up for his poetry with a backflip. Blink and you'll miss it. So, tell me, would you rather kill a puppy or a baby? And why are you such a horrible person that you'd kill one of those? Enough with the backflips, Liam. They're too sick to handle. Shall I compare thee to a virgin's blood? Thou art more lovely and more delicious. Ha! Look at this reverse chat. Shrek Cream Pie 420. How does this dumbass keep missing that poet's backflips? Keck Winner! Keck Winner, I'm unfollowing. Does anyone know the Backflipping Poets channel? Fuck you all. I'm out. The sweet taste of victory. And Liam got 7 new followers. 3 of whom actually get into his poetry. You gain +2 fun and lose -2 smart. Okay. So it doesn't affect this part.
But there's
Okay.
too many options.
I will BRB and run an ad. Yeah, I'm gonna text someone and I need to use my phone. Okay, I ended up not texting, but I did use that as a restroom break. Okay. What shall we do? Are we Narase fun? Or, actually, I, is Liam smarts in creativity? Let's go for our creativity. Yeah. You're chilling at the hotel room with nothing to do. Looking around for cheap entertainment, you notice April's purse hanging from a chair. Will you dare violate the sanctity of an idol's purse? I almost said curse. Of course you will. You grab the purse, open it, and... Oh no. No way. This is too horrible to describe. Don't count on me to utter these words. Here, have +2 creativity and go imagine it on your own. I'm out. Then, you swing by your hotel room to freshen up, but you find Liam and Zoe doing... something.
So mainstream.
So mainstream. So mainstream. So mainstream. Nailed it. I am not doing that. Oh, hey, hello. We were just doing some vocal warm-ups before we start our creative exercises. Creative exercises? Indeed. Indeed. Actually, indeed. Creativity is like a sport in that it requires warm-ups to avoid pulling a metaphorical brain muscle. Since we both love to create, we try to keep the juices flowing by doing artistic exercises and challenging each other. Sounds cool. Can I join? Sure, if you'd like. You need to warm up before you work on your comic today? Not necessarily. I just have a pathological need to be always to. I just have a pathological need to always be doing whatever my friends are doing. Fair enough. Then it's on you to come up with the creative exercises we're gonna do. What? Why? Why? Can't we just do whatever you usually do? Nope. Part of the magic is that we creatively propose an exercise on the spot. And since you're the newbie, you gotta do it. Trial by fire. That's fair, you guess. Dig deep into your creativity and come up with a banger exercise. Creative exercise. Let's do 100 push-ups while reciting Whitman's poetry. Or, you know what they say, bad copies what did I say? Bad artists copy, great artists steal. Therefore, we should rob a bank. I have some conscientious objections to that plan. There's no time for that. The bank closes soon. You can object in the car. Smash cut to you, Liam and Zoe, robbing a bank. Well, you and Zoe are doing the actual robbing. Liam's mostly complaining, like usual. I will assume Liam is driving the car. Put the money in the bag, bitch! We don't have all day! I don't understand how this is making us more creative.
Got my pen and paper ready.
Maybe it's not working for you, but this robbery just gave me a burst of inspiration. Hold on, I gotta write this down. What? The cops are on their way. We're gonna get arrested if we don't leave ASAP. Shh, you're distracting me. This will only take a minute.
End of this chapter.
And that's how I wound up in prison for 30 years. I hope you youngins can learn from my mistakes. Gee whiz, Grandma Zoe. That was some story. But what happened to Liam? Ah, poor Liam. He got checked by a rival gang. That's prison for ya. But I'm sure that he still thought it was all worth it. Old Liam. That's a weird color. It most certainly wasn't. And that's how my new heist fic ends. What do you all think? I like that Liam becomes a ghost. Oh, that's why he starts like that. Him haunting you forever with that snarky one-liners feels very in character. Ugh, you would think that. Anyway, y'all wanna get some food? We did just get a fuck ton of money. Wait, so you did steal money from the bank? Zoe's got this criminal fanfic author double life down pat. Thank goodness it all worked out somehow. That seems to be a theme with you. Gain 2 boldness and lose 2 creativity. Do I need more creativity for Liam?
You sure it's my turn?
Ah, shit. Let's go have fun. You enter a competitive tarot tournament because you're reckless enough to gamble your entire future. After several hanged men and burning towers, you decide to harness the power of celestial bodies. With your best Yu-Gi-Oh impression, you throw down... Pluto. Pluto isn't the planet anymore, and you're playing with an old deck. You're disqualified, and your opponent also predicts that you'll die of chlamydia. While you just gained 1 terrible fate, you also gain +2 fun because dying from chlamydia means at some point you'll get laid. This fucking game, man. Later, you attend a roundtable discussion on magic systems with Liam, Zoe, and Nico. Time to get your fantasy fix. That, what's his name? Looks like Matthew Mercer. Thank you all for coming. Let's start with some broad topics. Do y'all prefer soft magic systems or hard magic systems?
Cool.
Hard magic systems are obviously superior. Rules are vital to tell a compelling story. I hear you, I see you, I feel you. And I disagree. Chaotic soft magic systems where anything goes are more fun.
Hocus pocus.
Yeah, I love a wizard did it stories. Us wacky wizards, always doing everything. I guess I just prefer stories which follow a modicum of logic and structure instead of letting the magic system get straight up ridiculous. Says a vampire who can shapeshift into a hot dog stand for some reason. Which is an established rule. Have you ever seen me turn into a corn dog stand? No, because that would be stupid. I guess. So, do you all prefer systems in which magic is finite or infinite?
Zoe likey.
You mean like how penis is only not once for needing to recharge, but vaginas keep going until my hand gets tired? I like them both. Zoe! You're lucky I'm committed to this. I'm committed. Because if I wasn't, I wouldn't have read that. Yo, nut-based magic system. You're a genius, Zoe. Well, the idea is to create a new magic system as a group, but not that one. You, there, you've been quiet. Why don't you present the system? Surely you can come up with something more, stimulating than what we've already heard. Hey, my system was plenty stimulating. Oh man, you're about to disappoint the hell out of this moderator, but nevertheless, propose a magic system. Backhanded Blessings, a world in which backhanded compliments become true as if they were curses cast upon your enemies. Or an STM, sexually transmitted magic. This is fun. But I might do smart. I think this one's smart. Or creativity.
Lame.
No! I'm not convinced. Seems needlessly complicated. No, Liam! Harsh but fair, Liam. I'm impressed that you don't care how negatively you come across. Why, thank you, Wait. And look at this outfit. It's so unique, I know I'd never be able to pull it off.
Ooh, smart.
Good one. Now Liam Skirts will never be able to pull off his clothes again. A lifetime of bathing, swimming, and fucking in the same outfit. It's a fate worse than death. That sounds more like an annoyance. Actually, that sounds more like an annoyance than a curse, but hey, you did your best. Oh, he's firing back! Petty wizard fight! I've got this. Did you put some makeup on today, Liam? You look less like a dead possum than usual.
Try hard.
Thanks. I went for eyeliner sharper than Nico's wits, and I think I succeeded. Oh, you wound me with your words. I am defeated. Zoe, avenge me. Okay. Leon, you're on... Fuck, I can't think of anything. Ban B! Zoe slaps Liam with the back of her hand.
What the fuck?
Ow! What the fuck? Backhanded slap attack! It kinda counts, right? This was a great idea, Yellow. You're clever than most people give you credit card. You take +2 charm and -2 fun. Okay, that works for me. That works.
But there's too many options.
Okay. Smarts or charm. Let's go smart. Hatsune Miku! You sat down to watch a panel about the new proposed TTRPG. Did I read it right? TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool options like insurance salesperson, horse with nice shoes, and Steve. It reminds me of that one song. Garfunkel and Oates, Yumi and Steve. Anyway. Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you +2 smarts. Later, you attend a panel being hosted by the creators of a recently popular fanfic called Liam Prom.
Doug, con volunteer.
Yay, Doug! Thank you all for coming. I'm your moderator, Doug. I'm honored to introduce the creators of Liam Prom. They're also friends of mine. Can you believe it? I'm Zoe, the creator of Liam Prom. Next to me is the inspiration behind K-pop star Liam, cartographer Liam, buff Liam, and countless other Liams. Thank you for having me. Just in case anybody was wondering, my name is Liam. So, let's get right into it. As the original Liam, how does it feel to be the subject of such a sprawling saga?
Liam de Leoncourt.
Oh, it's
Liam
Leoncourt.
Prom Muse.
Leoncourt, okay. Well, I always had the nagging expectation that I'd be someone's muse someday. I bet you didn't think that you'd be portrayed as a sexy panini press. No. I can't say I expected that. But in a way, I feel like it being portrayed by a multitude of characters gives a better insight into my multifaceted personality.
A world full of Liams.
Sure, and it gives me a chance to answer the eternal question, would Centaur Liam also wear a man bun? Who among us hasn't wondered that? Panel continues, and you'll learn more about fictional Liam tropes than you ever thought it was possible to know. While Zoe is dissecting Buff Liam's diet and workout plan, you hear Doug whispering in your ear. Psst! Yellow! Yellow. I'm about to open up the floor to audience questions. I really want this panel to go well for Liam and Zoe. Could you go first and ask something insightful? Everyone always waits for someone else to ask a question, and the initial silence is super awkward. Crap! He blew your usual strategy at panels! Come up with a good question for Liam and Zoe. Most of the action takes place in Liam Academy, but have you thought about how a universe of Liams would affect the economy and politics of this world? Or, of all the friends you could have written speculative fanfic about, why Liam? I like the first one. I think that this one will give me smarts. And I think the second one would give me boldness. What do I lose with the first one? Maybe charm? Maybe fun. I'm taking that risk. Good question. Conceptualizing a universe full of Liams was a challenge in and of itself. I mean, most of society has a hard time dealing with one Liam. If you put hundreds of Liams face to face, what would happen? Hey! How do the Liams elect a governor when every Liam thinks he's the smartest person in the room, even when he isn't? Sometimes I am. No. This is making me more like... Attracted isn't the right word, but I appreciate Liam a little more. Would being Liam allow all the Liams to put up with each other's Liamness and live together in harmony? Or would they irritate each other to the point of mutually assured destruction? Hey, personally, I believe that Liam's commitment to democracy, fine art, and disdain for fashionable hairstyles unites them even as their insufferability tries to tear them apart.
Wow.
Wow, Zoe, you really got all your lore ducks in a row. Thanks. But remember, lore is only important if you can use it to write a gripping main plot.
Naked Liams!
Which in my case is usually making the Liams fuck. The audience murmurs in aroused agreement. I don't know how to feel about that, and I'm not gonna think about it too much. As for the economic system, they use the euro. Next question. Again, +2 smarts, I was right, but lose smarts to boldness. Okay. I need to get my creativity up. I really think creativity is for Liam. I need more.
Whew, I was exhausted.
Exhausted. Hi, Liam. Talk about being the inspiration for Liam Prom, sharing an apartment, or being a TT RPG game master. Do we stroke his ego? No. This is a little intimate. What about share an apartment?
What?
Oh. You want to live with me? No, you dum-dum. I meant, how's the experience of sharing an apartment going? I heard you're living with Omen these days, right? Yes, I am. I'm her sponsor in the Redemption Art Program. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, V mentioned this when in the last stream. I think they looked it up. And since she was in prison for more than a century, Omen, well, she had nowhere to go. The plan is she'll eventually find a place of her own, but until then, she can crash with me. I don't have the energy to voice any of the male characters anymore, so take what you can get from me. Sorry.
Pretty nice.
Not gonna lie, that's super thoughtful of you, but knowing Omen, I can't help but wonder, how is it going so far? Well, it's not that different from giving a stray cat a home, if the stray cat somehow knew how to operate a chainsaw. Yeah, that does sound like Omen. Still, like with a stray cat, it doesn't matter that the cat has trust issues and is prone to wreak havoc. You still try to make them feel at home. I've tried to curry Omen's flavor. I read curry and thought that said flavor. You can tell I really like curry. I've tried to curry Omen's favor by standing her with my superior cuisine, but she seems to have a less refined palate. After some trial and error, I've learned she has a soft spot for hot dogs, so hot dogs it is. Liam, I always thought that having a pet could help soften up that obnoxious stuck-up exterior of yours. I just never imagined that your ideal pet would be an evil overlord. Yellow? I mean, I'm not implying Omen is a pet to you. Maybe more of an annoying little sibling. In any case, I'm sure you get my point. I do. I just hope Omen can learn that there's a better way to do things other than murder and evil. It's heartwarming to see Liam take his sponsor role so seriously and care this much for another person. He's so sweet. Excuse me. I'm gonna drink some water. Excuse me. Okay. This is really opening my heart to Liam. He's actually pretty sweet. He seems to really understand the importance of redemption. Oh, what's the lore behind that? Ooh, is this comic time? It's
Why
comic
is a blank
time.
page so intimidating?
And all of a sudden, it's time for the last brainstorming session for your comic. Where did the time go? A hard truth you really need to hear today. Liking rainy days doesn't make you special. Not everyone, but there's a lot of people who like rainy days. I don't think that's particularly intriguing. You may never know where France is on the map, and that's okay. I vaguely do. Hemorrhoids don't make eating your ass more exotic. Gross. 1 million cells in your body die every second, and you're doing nothing about it. Oh, that's too real. The existentialism in that. No, my creativity! What trend is becoming overused in cinema? Long, non-dialogue sequences as a word bait. I wouldn't know. I'm not really a film person. When they take well-known intellectual property and twist it. Gun juggling. Yeah, I've dodged enough. Okay. Cute things that are clearly hiding something. Ah! That or that. Cute things or intellectual property. Okay, because the cute things that are clearly hiding something is a little cute. So maybe when they take intellectual property and twist it. Interesting. Interesting stat change.
But I'm not prepared.
I'm not prepared! Okay, creativity. I am assuming. Since you have some time off, you decide to hone your drawing skills by drawing some fan art. You draw Son Goku, but you give him boobs. What a creative reinterpretation. Then, you draw Splash Kaboom with a twist. You add boobs and name it Splash Kaboobs. You're on a roll! Finally, you draw Misato from Evangelion. Are they allowed to say this? You turn her into a green-skilled biochemical symbiote? And make her blonde. You also give her a second pair of boobs. You deserve plus 2 creativity for your successful boob storming. Later, you're in your hotel room getting ready for your first real date with Liam. He invited you to a fancy brewery. Now I want coffee. I should have made coffee before stream. Damn it! Greetings, Yellow. Ready to go to the beetlery? Yep. Wait. Don't you mean the brewery? No, the beetlery. It's an experimental restaurant that specializes in edible beetles, crickets, and other bugs. Bugs are the protein of the future, you know. When climate change has killed off all the cows and chickens, you'll be happy I prepared your palate. Okay, well, are you still down to drive us there? Actually, I had a better idea. I've rented a tandem bicycle for us. Think of it. Us steering in sync, bonding over the city's criminal lack of bike lanes. I actually like that idea. Not the tandem bike, but you know, biking together. Oh, how far away is the restaurant? A mere 10 miles. It'll give us plenty of time for stimulating conversation. It takes me 30 minutes to drive 14 kilometers in the Philippines. Maybe an hour if the traffic's that bad. Biking 10 miles. I don't have the stamina for that. Note for the metric systems. The users in the 10 miles roughly equals way too many kilometers to cross on a bike. I'm looking that up. Oh my god, I can't type with these nails. 10 miles, kilometers, 16 kilometers. That's even farther than I normally drive. Are you sure you want to bike that far? No offense, but you're not the most athletic person I know. Oh, don't worry. It's not a traditional tandem bicycle. It's closer to a motorcycle sidecar where I sit on a chase lounge attached to the side. So I'm biking. While you're pedaling, I'll boost your morale by reading some of my poems. Some of this is unpublished material, you lucky dog. It's a good thing Liam's sexy because this is shaping up to be the worst date of your life. Still, there's gotta be something that can somehow make this romantic. But what? The internet is vast. Surely someone's written fanfiction about this exact dick scenario. Use it as a cheat sheet. No, that's not a bad idea. Mariachis. The first one just, I don't like the sound of that. Mariachi band. Later at the Beatlery. I think I prefer the mouthfeel, the cinnamon dusted cockroaches. Wait. I think I prefer the mouthfeel of the cinnamon dusted cockroaches, but the flamin' hot millipedes have an interesting flavor palette. Suddenly, the doors burst open, and Liam's terrible date is blessedly surprised by a flood of Spanish guitar. Barararang. Aparta es oh my god. Aparta esa cucaracha, vampiro del alma mia. I don't know what that means.
What the fuck?
Yellow, pray tell. The fuck? I hired some mariachis. Don't you think mariachi music makes everything more romantic? Not necessarily. Romantic mariachi music is a tired cliche that minimizes the cultural pump the brakes on the cynicism and just enjoy the beautiful moment. Que esta boca busca un beso de los labios de Dun Liam. I hope I pronounced all that correctly. I am Filipino. I have a bit of the tongue, but not enough of... I have a bit of the Spanish tongue because I'm Filipino. But I don't know what any of these words strung together mean. Wait, did they just say my name? Yes, I paid them to compose a special song about you. Wow, what are they singing? No idea. I don't speak Spanish, but I'm sure it's something beautiful. Compraremos 4 monos y 2 perros policía. Wait. I'm not gonna try and understand that.
Not bad.
Okay, this is kind of nice. I suppose you don't know the beauty of something until you're at the center of it, even if it seems silly from the outside. Most romantic gestures look silly from the outside, you goober. Wow! Oh, them! Yes, I suppose so. Oh, you know, Liam's actually really sweet. This opened my heart to him. This opened my heart to him. Este pinche nos da plata para cantar tonterías.
I'm impressed.
Thank you, Yellow. Liam puts his head on your shoulder and you beautiful, incomprehensible love song. No, my creativity! But this is cute. Oh.
Are you sure it's my turn?
Yes, I'm sure. Hatsune Miku. You're sitting at the main stage where a panel titled "Are Dating Sims Back?" The stage is empty. After a few minutes, a shy-looking guy approaches the mic and says, "They're not. They never left to begin with." Yay! The audience goes crazy. Crazy for dating sims. You gain +2 points for learning dating sims will never stop being cool. Later, you're standing in front of Liam's hotel room door. He's promised you an unforgettable evening. So you're giddy with excitement. And horny.
Ready for a crushing defeat?
Ah, you made it. I hope you've got energy to spare. I just set up the game. Of course. Wait, we're playing a board game? Yeah. Hey, this is no regular tabletop game. It's Tender Buttons, this year's winner at the Erotic Board Game Awards. That sounds slightly more promising. You sit at the table and throw the dice, eager to get to the good part. Lick and ear. Ready or not, here I come. No, wait, you can't perform the sexy action yet. As per the instruction manual, you must first take a conditions card. You reluctantly take one and read it. Earn 30 sexy coins to perform your assigned sexy action. Spend the next 15 minutes earning sexy coins. It involves an astoundingly unerotic amount of resource management and sometimes spent in sex jail. Alright, my turn. My erotic challenge card says, find out your sex challenger's favorite erogenous zone. Finally! How are you gonna go about it? Trial and error? Ha! Good one, but your intimacy meter is too low. I need at least 3 confession points before you tell me. There's no need, I can tell you now! Ah, sweet Yellow. It's clear the instructions have gone over your head. Let me go over them again. Slowly this time. Oh. You zone out immediately as Liam embarks on a thorough explanation of this quote-unquote erotic game. It can only be described as the most bizarre foreplay you've ever witnessed. I mean, if it turns him on, we can give and take. It's his turn for now. There's only one way out of this, and into Liam's heart. Beat this game to get sexy and prove your bona fide board game skills. This feels like punishment, which means Liam probably gave you a safe word while explaining the rules. Rack your brain to remember it so you can move on to a different activity. Or, Subvert the rules by ending the game in an unexpected way. Eat all the game pieces. No. I'm playing his game. I'm playing his game. You close your eyes and focus, trying to snatch back some of Liam's words from your hazy memories. So you take a touch card and pay 2 sexy coins. Come on, you can do this! But you also lose your arousal bonus. Nothing. You're drawing a blank. You have to do the second best thing, which is shouting random nonsense Liam could use as a safe word. Blowtorch!
What?
Papaya! Are you okay? Honeycomb! Honeycomb! Oh, I see. You're trying to distract me while my foreplay timer runs out. Nice strategy, Yellow, but you can't fool me. Poolside! Sure. Wait, how did you know? What? Liam turns over a card with the word poolside written on it. I had a foolproof strategy to win in 2 turns, but alas, you guessed my fantasy sex spot, which is an automatic win.
You've earned my respect.
Poolside? Okay, Liam. I see where you're at. I can meet you there. I can't believe you bested me with your big brain tactics. Hats off to you, Yellow. Anyway, rematch? You rush to place your hand over his. I have a better idea. Disaster averted! Gain +2 smarts, but lose 2 creativity. You know what? I'll take it.
My turn?
It is my turn. My creativity is so bad. I keep losing creativity. Okay. What's my... Okay. Fun. Boldness. I don't think I need charm. Oh, you know what? Let's do it anyway. No. Wait. You know, okay, I'm gonna sacrifice boldness. Fuck the +2. Not +2. Yeah, it is +2. Fuck the +2. You see an empty spot at the tabletop RPG game session, so you sit down without thinking twice. This game is really weird. The board is just a bunch of letters, and you play at the same time by moving a planchette around. When it's done, you're not sure who won, but you got to talk to your late great-great-grandfather? I guess that's +2 fun, right? It is fun. You and your friends are checking out the community zone when you stumble upon an indie board game showcase. Wow, there are so many games. I can't believe I get to try these before anyone else. Yes, but okay. I cannot give Liam a voice. Yes, but be wary. Doug, if you even look any of these game devs in the eye, they'll try to trap you into their sales pitch. Hey, you there. You think you're smart enough to understand my Euro game?
Don't be ridiculous.
Of course I am. What an ignorant insinuation. Show me this Euro game of yours. Liam, didn't you just say... All rules have necessary exceptions, April. This won't take long. 3 hours later. So, okay. I can discard up to 3 plasma cubes to get a plasma homunculus, but only if I built a cube merger last turn. Do I do this before or after the harvest phase? During the harvest phase, and only if no other player has a proto-alchemist on a surfer tile. Doug, do we need to review section 12H of the rules again? I think we've read section 12H enough times already, no? No more rules! I can't take it anymore. If I have to memorize another rule, I'm gonna start eating drywall. April's right. This game sucks, and you're ready to go. Yes, how much more time this will take? Oh, what is time anyway? Hours are measured by how much fun you had living them. Don't worry, Yellow. The con's open until midnight. That's the best I can do. There must be a way to end this game and get all of you, yes, even Liam, out of here. Eat several game pieces? No. Yell, I win very convincingly. I win! No. Yes, I do! Check it out! Now! You gesture dramatically at a random point on the board, hoping sheer confidence will win the day.
Nope.
Except, you didn't. I don't know. Maybe they did? 15... Yellow's got 15 plasma cubes. That's a lot of plasma cubes, right? I gotta be honest, I really don't understand this game. Oh. Boo-hoo! Yellow won, now we have to stop playing. No. Boo-hoo! Yellow won, and now we have to stop playing. So sad. Bye! I'm quite sure they didn't win. But I'm so much surer that they did! April, I just want you to consider that maybe you haven't completely grasped the rules of the game. Entertain the idea that you might be wrong here. I'm entertaining the idea of cracking your skull open with a hammer.
Anyway,
Sorry, I guess I'm a bit of a sore loser. Because, you know, I lost. We all did. To Yellow. The match is over. This all went way over my head, guys. Wanna play again? Maybe I'll grasp the rules better this time. No. April flips the table while politely laughing. She then drags you three to the nearest food stand and stuffs hot dogs in your mouth to shut you up. Yum! Gain plus 2 charm, minus 2 bonus. Okay.
But there's too many options.
Too many options. Oh, I already have a lot of charm. Should I go for it anyway? I mean, the bonus is at ×2. Let's go for it. Screw it. We're already here. You're going to con lobby when you notice a streamer right in front of you. You turn around to avoid the camera, but there's another streamer right behind you too. You're caught in streamer crossfire! You're technically in 2 places at once. You feel imbued by the power of omnipresence, or at least, you know, by presence. Then one of the streamers leaves, so you're just a rando in the background. Still, you've experienced twice the power of an immortal, which gives you plus 4 bonus. Wait, oh, these nails, I can't scratch anything. It's... Okay, I can. Okay. You're walking around in the lobby with April, Zoe, and Liam when suddenly a dad approaches April, dragging his 12-year-old son behind him. Mickey, this is April 1st. She's a great pop star. Don't you want an autograph? Dad, stop it already. I'm never gonna follow anyone but Toshiko.
Too pretty for this.
You're choosing that 2-bit AI Vocaloid bitch over me? Hey, don't you speak ill of Vocaloid. No matter who the voice bank is. I mean, don't be silly. It's just that Toshiko Mifune isn't what we in the business call an actual person. You shut up! Toshiko's better than a person! Leave me alone! This is how... Me. Real. It is a little too real. Wait, Mickey, don't go... this is not going well. I was hoping he'd get over Toshiko. Why? Are you dating her or something? How do you know? The drama. Holy shit, you are? Tell us everything. Yeah, how the hell are you dating a 3D animated doll? Doesn't make sense.
So authentic.
April, don't be backwards. Their romance is a beacon of hope for progress. Yeah, yes, AI-powered Vocaloids deserve love too. Also, have you seen her boobs? Who wouldn't want to see them bounce IRL? God. Hi, Kaito. I'm patting him on the head. Hello, Kaito. Whatever, at least mine are real. Oh, trust me, hers feel very real. They jiggle just like in her live streams. What did you just say, Dad? Are you talking about Toshiko's boobs? Mickey! How long have you been back? You can hear 1,000 cries galloping in Mickey's teenage brain. Quick, find a way to break this huge piece of news without any added trauma. Your son needs to hear this news from his possible future stepmom's mouth. Bring the Vocaloid here to meet him, but also us, but mostly him. Or, well, it looks like the son's gonna find a new hobby, educate him on the endless fun of stamp collecting. I like the first one. It's funny. You're right. I'm gonna call her right away.
Yes.
Yes, you do that! This still doesn't make any sense. Toshiko's a 3D model. How's she supposed to show up? Sweet April, you underestimate the power of forbidden love, and also state-of-the-art technology. Mickey's dad talks on the phone for a while, then returns with a smile on his face. Mickey, there's someone who would like to meet you. I can't voice act anymore unless it's Zoe and April. Mickey-chan, your dad has told me so much about you. Oh my god, it's Toshiko Mifune in the flesh.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
It finally happened. The singularity is here. AI is going to kill us all. April, calm down. Don't you see Toshiko just wants some love and affection? That's right. And I found it in your dad, Miki-chan. And maybe I could give you some affection too, as your new mom. Sure. What a beautiful scene. Love conquers all. I welcome our new AI overlords. Indeed, you helped the Vocaloid find love, you helped Zoe meet that Vocaloid, and you helped April lose her mind. You gain +2 fun, but lose 2 creativity. Oh no, I'm not gonna get Liam if he's creativity man. The last day of the con is here. Trying anyway. Liam. They're complementary colors. Look! It's Aki Rui. Anyway. Yes. Let's check your comic. Ooh! Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Oh, it's what? Oh fuck! What's her name? Miranda? Yeah, Miranda. Miranda. Oh God, what's her name? Shit. Vanderbilt? Something like that. This is the story of 5 friends who must balance everyday life with fighting evil. They are magical girls who channel their powers from the profit from selling their own merch. Miranda is their leader. That sounds about right. She's a powerful warrior with a strong sense of justice, but in her everyday life, she's a clumsy girl just trying her best. So relatable. Wait, what's the title? Power Pearl Princess. People will go, she's literally me for real, when they see her most relatable quirk, tax evasion. Masked Dahlia is her love interest. Ooh, I love Yuri. I love Yuri! She's a masked vigilante overlord. Not overlord. I saw the word load and said overlord. She's a masked vigilante who has loads of sexual tension with Miranda. Little do they know, they already know each other, for behind the mask, she's actually Dahlia, Miranda's neighbor. I love Yuri! Masked Dahlia will help the magical girls armed with her iconic magical weapon, her ruthless team of lawyers. The Ring Mistress is our main villain, a powerful circus-themed sorceress who's bent on destroying the world, and no magical girl fiction would be complete without an incredibly dark twist. A terrible situation forces the main character to eat her own sister. Ah, interesting. I love cannibalism. Ring Mistress, I should have known you were the one behind cellular aging. Oh God, she's hot. Vera! Whatever. Fuck you. In the name of the profit we made last quarter. Oh, she's so cute. I'll punish you. Nah, I just did my nails. There's no way I'm fighting you. That's me with my nails right now. That's why I can't play Overwatch. Today, you'll face my most powerful minion, Evil Dumbo. Oh, it's because I clicked the... What's it called? What's it called? The intellectual property, but they like change it a bit. That's funny. I like that. The con after party is approaching. You finally gather your courage and ask one sexy purple gummy bear to go to the purple gummy bear. Sorry, I'm screenshotting this. Okay. A date to the after party, you say? Allow me to recite my answer in the form of poetry. Yours is an evening I'd be happy to join. Your smile stirs my heart and tickles my loins. It's a rough draft, okay?
Will you be my muse?
Yay! The after party was wonderful. Yay, Liam! You didn't expect Liam to be such a hit on the dance floor, but that night he showed you that dance is one of his greatest art forms. Closely followed by the art of having really, really good sex. Let's go! Try magnifique. Yippee! A success! No secret endings. But, you know, a success. We take the dub. Okay. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And that came a truth that, to this day, we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And it reminds us that, even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe
I wonder what the non-streamer song is for this.
so many
I'll probably play more of this in my own time and try to get secret endings. Or maybe I'll record it.
you don't
Who
have
knows?
to fear. It won't
I really
be
like this, like, ending sequence.
we're meant to
It's very real to the con experience. I understand it way too well. Like, man, okay, I miss conventions so much. It's been a while. My art circle, we're trying to, like, get into more cons, but it's been a struggle. recently. So in the meantime, what I've been doing, I've been trying to like set up a way to sell my merch online, because on the US side of things, we do have an Etsy. Go check them out. Wait, let me put the link while I'm talking about it. Oh my god, I'm having trouble with these nails. Oh my god, I'm having trouble typing. Let me just open the link from our server. Links. Okay. Okay. Copy link. This is our US store. My stuff isn't there yet because I'm not quite sure what I want to be in the shop. Because it's, you know, it's an investment in a different currency. Meanwhile, I'm doing a test run with my buddies for for the Philippine branch. It'll probably just be like a menu and then a form, which I'm currently doing on Notion because I love Notion. So yeah, hopefully my friends can help me like test run it, and I'll know if I'm okay with that kind of process, and if I am, I will publicize it. You've unlocked a new outfit for Liam. Nice. Wait, let me see. What's new in the art gallery? I'm gonna look at that and then I'll end. Success with Liam. Oh, Liam. Yay! Okay. Yay! Okay. What's new here? Power Pearl Princess. And then for backgrounds, ooh. I don't remember this one, but I'm also very forgetful. Worm Liam, the beach episode. This is new? Oh, I think it's a variation. That's new. Yeah. What did I miss here? Oh, there. I don't remember that. I forgot about this one. This one, I remember this one. That's funny. I like that. Date. Yeah. Stroll through the park. Ooh. Okay. Gotta play more. Okay. Outfit. Ooh, casual. I like that. Beach. I like the casual one. Yeah! I have been enlightened. I've been enlightened to Liam. I'm happy. I'm so happy. Ooh, what? Did we get a new outfit for Zoe? The beach? I think it was the beach one. Yeah. Oh, this guy. No, fuck that guy. I don't like that guy. He's annoying. Hello, narrator. Ghost girl. The corporate chills. Okay, those are the new ones. Yay! Wait. Wait, blushies. I like the blushies. Ah! Can I full screen this? I can't full screen it. No! I've been enlightened to Liam. No! This is weird. Sydney Opera House. I don't like that. The Central Sydney Opera House. Nervous mascot. Oh, okay. Angry mascot, cynical mascot, horny mascot, nervous, psycho. There's two there. Sad mascot, uppity mascot. If these are also mascots, I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What else is new? The corporate chills. Corp leech and corp mosquito. I like that. Oh my god, that's funny because they suck you dry. Ah, that's smart. I like that. Vanderbilt. I was right. Miranda Vanderbilt. Hi, Milo. Milo's still my favorite. I love them very much. What's Vera's last name? Oberlin? Oh, yeah. It is Oberlin. Nice. His name's Riz. Zero Riz. Ghost Liam. How many Liams are there? April fan 1. April fan... Oh, the teens are April fans. Did we know this? Bus River. Commission artist. Did we know this and I just forgot? Maybe. Corn Dog Genie. Euro game dev. I might have just forgotten. Just knowing me. Miniature guy. Mariachis. Injured congoer. Old Zoe. Honestly, I'm just doing this to get rid of the new... What's the word? The new bubble. RPG Ranger. Roundtable guy. That's just Matt Mercer, man. Zoe's granddaughter. Toshiko Mifune. Mickey's dad. And RPG Wizard. Okay. Oh. 6 of 7. I think yeah, we're just missing Zoe. 37 secret endings though. Oh, that's gonna be a grind to get through if I really want to do that. Fave playable character Yellow. Yeah. Love that guy. Yellow is me for real, for real. Okay. That was fun. I'm glad that my solo run was a success. So, who can I raid? Who is live that I can raid right now? No one. It's all the big VTubers that are streaming right now, and I don't. That would be embarrassing. It's freaking. It's Michi and Iron Mouse. Boxes and Yvonne are also streaming. That's kind of funny. Anyway. Filter by category. Wait. You know what? No. Well, maybe. Who else is playing MonsterCon? It would be fun. Yeah, I'm the only one streaming it right now. No! Okay. I guess no raid today. Oh well. Okay, I feel more comfortable what's it called? Streaming again. Like, I think I went back into my streamer persona a lot better today than the past few streams, which has been few and far between, but you know, that I'm glad. Starting to get back into the swing of it, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. That is all from me today. Thank you all so much for joining me today. People who said hi, who dropped by, anyone who lurked. I appreciate all the support you have given me. I appreciate having you here. Thank you so much for being here with me. I will see you next time. Hopefully, I can push myself to stream tomorrow because I want to make a schedule. As in a template for a schedule. So I can stop putting it off and actually stream because I will have a schedule that'll force me to stream. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.